I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. Event is coming soon. YouTube channel. Here's the latest intel.
Planet X, Nibiru's location. Disclosure is linked to September 23, 2017. Revelations 12:1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. 2 And she being with child cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. 3 And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. 4 And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth, and the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. 5 And she brought forth a man-child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God, and to his throne. I have been studying prophecy for more than 25 years, and one of the intriguing passages in God's Word is the one that is given above. It is a yet future prophecy, but with very little time left before its fulfillment at the time of writing this document. Little did I know the depth of the revelation that would be revealed to me when I set out to investigate this in depth. I believe, as I will also demonstrate, that what we have before us is something incredible, probably one of the most significant periods of time that will change the course of life on earth as we know it now and issue in a new and terrible dispensation for the world. Traditionally and for most of history, the interpretation of the sign in Revelation 12 was predominantly understood to be symbolic only, and given the symbolism provided and expounded on from other passages in the Bible, it is a valid interpretation. However, a symbolic interpretation is not the only possible application available, as recent technology has allowed us to carefully study the heavens and the position of celestial objects at times in the past and also into the future. It is therefore very interesting to note that the sign of Revelation 12 has a very rare and unique physical match in a celestial alignment to match the description given in Revelation 12. This starts in November of 2016 and ends on September 23, 2017. What is further amazing is that this sign, as described by John, only occurs once throughout all of Earth's history. The connection with September 23 is also very interesting, as many references to this date appear in the mainstream media. In 2015 many speculated about September 23, which did not amount to anything, but in all of the references that are found in the link below, the effectual year is never indicated. Making use of Stellarium, astronomy software that is freely available online, it is possible to view the positional alignment of celestial objects at times in the past and in the future. When we consider a physical matching scenario playing out in the heavens above us, we see the Virgo constellation, representing the woman, and we see that Jupiter enters her abdomen on November 20, 2016. This would then be seen as the conception that will be multiplied with her sorrow as prophesied in Genesis 3:15. This would also point to the start of sorrows and the commencement of events that would be associated with this period of time according to Matthew 24. Below is an image of this alignment on November 20, 2016. What is further very interesting is the fact that Jupiter, or the king of the planets, also symbolizing righteousness and pointing to the king of righteousness, enters the abdomen of Virgo and stays there for the full period of human gestation, or 41 weeks. This is accomplished by a retrograde motion of Jupiter in this position, viewed from Earth, which allows this extended stay in the womb. Birth of the child then takes place around September 9, 2016, as can be seen here. The complete sign as described by John in Revelation 12 is then fulfilled on September 23, 2017, when Virgo, or the woman, is clothed with the sun, has 12 stars above her head and has the moon at her feet as shown in the image here. You will note that the 12 stars at her head is made up of the 9 stars in the constellation Leo as well as Mercury, Mars and Venus, whose addition add up to 12. This is the only time in all of Earth's history that one can find a situation where the king of the planets enters the constellation Virgo's abdomen and remains there, through a retrograde motion, For a period of human gestation which is then followed by the sun clothing the constellation, the moon at her feet and 12 stars at her head. This is indeed a very unique conjunction. Something that is obviously missing from these images is the celestial object that represents the great red dragon, also known as Nibiru, but according to God's word we know where to look for it and know where it will be located at the time that Jupiter is birthed from Virgo. Even though this celestial body may be missing from the software, we know that God has hidden this information long ago in His Word and that it will appear at the time appointed. Just as we know that all the other celestial objects are found to have a physical match at the time when this sign occurs, we also know that the red dragon will show up based on God's unfailing word. Here is an amazing revelation. Around the time of Jupiter's birth from Virgo, the object known as the Great Red Dragon will obscure or eclipse Jupiter, and Jupiter will most likely disappear from view. This sign is not only showing us Nibiru's position, but is also connected to the feast days of the Lord that is perpetually kept by Israel. It also points to the start of the period known as Jacob's trouble and points to the closure of the times of the Gentiles.
For additional information, please visit our website, theeventiscomingsoon.com, and our Facebook page at facebook.com/theeventiscomingsoon, your alternative news source for Disclosure and the event. Make sure you search our library of videos. You may have missed some very important information and intel. Remember to subscribe to receive updates on our new videos.
Be sure to visit our sister channel, The Event is Coming Soon, for more information and intel.
Stay tuned.
We leave you in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator. Go forth and rejoicing in the power and the peace of the one Creator. Victory of the light.
Event is coming soon. YouTube channel.